we'd like to welcome you back to the theater. This time we're actually seated inside of the Philadelphia Theater Company with Sara Garonzik, who is the Executive Producing Director. How are you?
Very, very well, thank you.
Good.
Isn't it lovely to be in our auditorium?
It is lovely to be in here, but I like it when there's lots of people in here, and so it's
Yes.
unusual to be in here when it's a little bit empty, but
It is.
we love
try
it
to
for a
fill up.
backdrop. That's it. Tell us what you're working on coming up.
We are in rehearsals and are about to preview rather soon, May 1st is our first preview, a fairly new play called Brownsville Song, which has a subtitle of B-Side for Trey. I don't know if everyone knows what B-side means these days. It's been an evolving meaning over time. I can tell you what it meant to my generation. But it's Brownsville Song, B-Side for Trey, written by a rising new playwright named Kimber Lee, that we co-produced with the Long Wharf Theater in New Haven, Connecticut. This is a play that premiered at the Actors Theater of Louisville in their Humana Festival of New American Plays last year and was one of the two big hits of that festival. Created a lot of waves because it was such a deeply emotional piece of theater and because it had a very hot button theme, which is needless gun violence. Not that there's needful gun violence,
That's right.
but random and tragic needless gun violence. Now that sounds like a downbeat topic, of course, and it's one that has been reduced to boring statistic, unfortunately.
Sure.
And this is a play that finds hope and redemption in that, and is a celebration of a life. And why we love it is because Kimberly is determined to make certain that our hero, Trey, who is a teenage boy with aspirations to go to college, and he's an average kid, a well-meaning kid.
And he's African-American.
And he's African-American. He's just doing his best. He lives
That's
in
right.
Brownsville. He lives with his grandmother. He likes to box. He likes his little sister. He hates having to write his college essay. He's not perfect, but he has his eyes on the future. He is a life, an average life, and for that reason, it's a sacred thing. And his life is cut down. And Kimberly wants to take a measure of that loss. She wants to make sure that we stop being numbed out by statistics.
That's right.
We stop hearing about some kid in some other neighborhood. She is determined to celebrate a life and to show you that a life, even an anonymous teenage boy's life in somebody else's neighborhood, has meaning and value and should not be discounted. And it's a play about that, about the impact of a life on a family and on a community, and I think it's beautiful.
And we at the Brothers Network love that story. We love this idea that we're all human, we're all one. Out of many is one, and this story really resonates with each of us and all of us, and we invite you all to come and see it here at the Philadelphia Theater Company. We will be doing a very special event around that particular play, as we have for the last 5 years.
Yes.
with Philadelphia Theater Company. And in the email below, you'll get a little bit more information about that. I don't want to waste the time here with Sara, but I want to just say I really appreciate you looking at the zeitgeist, what's happening right now in the world, and taking and choosing shows that are really reflective of the world today. And many theaters, perhaps in some ways, are not doing that. And so here in the city of Philadelphia, you chose this particular production, which also is multicultural and ethnic. And can you tell us a little bit about Kimberly's ethnicity? Because
Kimber Lee is an Asian American young writer. I believe she's Korean American specifically, and yet she has opted to write a play about an African American family living in Brownsville. Now there is an Asian American theme in that there is an estranged stepmother in this family who fell out due to drugs and despondency and whatever, and she has righted her life. She's a good woman, and she's trying to work her way back in to the life of her stepson, Trey, and his sister, who is her biological daughter, Divine is her name. So Trey is asked to actually look deep inside and find some forgiveness of this woman, and I won't tell you what he does because we want everyone to come see this play. But yes, she is.
But it's intersectional, it's intergenerational.
Totally,
it's right on the edge.
That. Trey lives with his grandmother. There are like 3 or 4 generations represented in that play when you really think about it.
That's right. And this intersection between the Asian American and the African American is also relevant in an urban area. And
yes, like Brownsville especially.
Absolutely, absolutely. So again, thank you for the opportunity to partner with you on this particular play.
Well, we're thrilled that you have found in Brownsville what we love about Brownsville, and to work with you on this in particular is just perfect for us, and we're really grateful.
Well, it's all of us here at the Brothers Network. It's not just me, just as you have a team. So, again, here we are, threading the needle with Sara Garonzik at the Philadelphia Theater Company, and we'll talk more with you about Brownsville Song in just a moment. Thank you.